himself up for failure. I mean, it might be a great burger, but in that one respect, he set himself up for nothing but failure.
All right, but it is a...
For those of you who can't see through your phones, Daryl can't stop laughing.
Okay, but it is a Steve Gutenberg themed.
So what, man? Is it officially licensed?
No. He has several lawsuits pending. He has several lawsuits pending against Steve Gutenberg.
How is it? All right, what makes it Steve Gutenberg themed aside from the name of the restaurant?
They have a burger. Yes, that's the special 3 minute a baby.
It's a family burger.
No, you get 3 adult entrees. If you buy 3, you get 3 adult entrees. You get a child for free. An everyday special.
Not an actual child.
No. They have the short circuit burger. It's a burger with hot peppers that'll fuck you up. They have the Mahoney, which is an egg, a slice of honey ham, and the secret sauce. And their specialty, Cocoonian rings.
I thought cocoon was going to be a burrito.
No.
Oh, I've heard, actually, you know what? I've heard about this place. I read online about the secret menu. Ask for the big green. And you just got to eat it when it comes to the table. That's the one rule.
So yeah, that's he just he wanted to get a little.
Seems like he waited a little too long to like.
Yeah, it's a new place.
Why now? I haven't seen Steve Gutenberg in anything in so long. He's a lifelong fan. It was an homage, really. But now they hate each other, and so now I think it's more of a fuck you. It's a little bittersweet.
Yeah, but here's the thing: Zagat's gave it like 4 stars.
Shit.
Yeah, so like it's in Fort Wayne, Indiana. You can check it out. It's got great reviews, so it really seems like a really great place to eat. So everyone, if you're in Fort Wayne, Indiana, check out Steve's Gutenberg.
Oh my God, that was good. And what's the owner's name?
His name is Steve,
but
not Gutenberg. No, it's Steve Williams. Steve Williams Burger. It just didn't sound as good, and also that's the name of Stone Cold Steve Austin, so he would get sued by him. Although he is working on a Steve Williams burger that is a Stone Cold concept. Look for that in Victoria, Texas, 2022.
Victoria, Texas. Where is Victoria, Texas?
It's like down, like southeast, I think, like by Houston or around Houston somewhere.
I went to Houston.
Yeah, how was that? I've been to Houston many times, and I never.
So I went there on book tour. I was only there for a night. I saw the bookstore where I did the reading. I saw the airport where I landed. And then I saw the restaurant where I ate dinner and the hotel. And that was all I saw of Houston because the flight was delayed so late. And then I had to rush out of there. I did get to do my that NPR thing. I got to do that in Houston. I was on the phone. I had to hold, very unglamorous, I had to hold 2 phones up to my ear. So I had the hotel room phone, and then I had to record my voice with my cell phone because we were doing it remote, and then send them the file to integrate with it was.
That's how I've done it. So I understand why they did it, but you're totally right. Like, not at all glamorous.
I did not feel like a fancy author. I felt like Becca took a picture. I saw it, and I was just like, "Oh no!"
You're like, I wrote a book that people can buy at bookstores, and this is how I'm interviewing. But you're still interviewing, so there's that. At least.
That's true.
It is raining very badly here right now.
Oh, are you getting flood warnings?
No. Oh my goodness,
Well,
that's
then
a big
how bad
storm.
could it be?
Well, the storm that is coming is engulfing almost the entire state of Texas, north to south right now. Anyway, if we get cut off, that's why. So, just everyone.
Yeah, just
I don't think we will.
Daryl died if this episode releases.
Please don't, because if I do, we'll go. If I die, though, it won't release. So, this would be like unearthed.
You don't think Haley would release it in your memory?
The Lost, Team Hurricane, the Lost episode. No,
that's our vinyl box set.
What I imagine will be an elaborate Blair Witch type style. They find this hard drive with this on it, and at that point, we've become somewhat of a local legend in both Alabama and Texas somehow.
I would love to be part of somebody's local, like, urban or suburban legend.
Like in a bad way, though? Like, would you want to be like the guy?
I'm sorry.
Oh, go.
I was just going to say, I mean, as long as it's not true, that's the thing. It's like most of these things aren't true. So, if they tell the story, you know, like
what if they were like
calling up all the seamen? You remember that?
I remember that. Yes, like Rod Stewart, same sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly. They just updated it with Poor Jewel for the 90s.
Poor Jewel.
I mean, about now.
It's probably Harry Styles. I mean, think about it.
Jewel's like, finally, the heat's off.
Oof, I'm only 50 now. Took long enough. One of these young, you'd have thought they'd done it with, you know, one of the Backstreet Boys or something like that.
NSYNC or somebody. Jesus.
Although Jewel was only like a couple of years before all that happened, so.
Yeah, she was
mid-90s, yeah. But they were like late 90s, early 2000s, where they were like, whoa. I was talking to someone about how the early 2000s, like, seem so far away now. And they are. Like, let's be clear. It's 2020. That was like 17 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, you know. But, like, I don't know. Let's not go down that rabbit hole. It's all bad. The early
necklaces.
Hollister, just the whole Hollister concept, which I don't know. I don't shop there now. I've obviously aged out of that store. It's strictly Ross for me. That's where the deals are.
For me, it's Target and occasionally Men's Warehouse if I need something fancier.
If you gotta like the way you look.
They make really good jeans, actually.
Did you know that guy who started that is a huge pothead?
Good.
He's like, he literally, like, I think he got kicked off the board. Like, he sold the company a long time ago, but I think he was like on the board for a little while. But I think he said he got kicked off the board for his marijuana advocacy. And I was like, way to stick to your guns, bro. Like, you're like, nah, man, I'm good. I started this concept. That's why you don't see him in the commercials anymore. They kicked him to the curb. Don't fall for him. He's probably fine. He's probably sleeping on his bed of money right now. So he's
and weed.
Yeah. Right, yeah, exactly. And if he's smart, he's getting into that legal game in Colorado and in Nevada and California and all those places where it's
the Stoned Men's Warehouse.
Yeah, I would go to that place if I were in California. If I were in California. All
the clerks are really spaced out,
but they're wearing nice suits.
Yeah, they look terrific.
Like they top to bottom, just dressed to the nines. I would go do. It's windy out there. Something just fell over.
Oh, are you about to become a suburban legend, Daryl?
I don't know. I might be.
Like, there's a window behind you, and I'm just imagining like an arm busting through there and yanking you out.
I hope not.
I hope not too, but I'm just saying, like, you're saying some pretty foreboding things.
In the video right now. It's the video. It's fine. It just sounds bad. All right. Anyway, what else should we talk about? Oh, gosh, no.
Hey everyone, this is Sean. So what you just heard was the last time I ever spoke with Daryl. We were in the middle of a conversation, the weather got bad, the video cut out, and then he was just gone. Honestly, it got weirder from there. I got a copy of this audio file from a mobile number that I didn't recognize about 6 months later. And I've been sitting on it for the last 10 years. But I figured you guys all had a right to know. And seeing as how law enforcement hasn't done shit and has stopped returning my calls, I figured I'd turn this over to the Reddit community. They never get things wrong. They're all pretty level-headed. So if you're listening to this, hashtag solve Daryl's disappearance. His wife and kids would really appreciate knowing what happened to him, where he is, if he's still with us. So yeah. I guess we'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.